I don't particularly mind doing this content right here, so I'm doing this. I wonder how much longer I can play the game, really. Kinda sorta don't want to AFK, but that's kinda sorta what will probably happen. I barely touched my alliance and task stuff. Barely. Well, time to see if I can find somebody. Oh boy. Oh good, I'm so glad you came back. I'll try to reward you by giving you some content that I can give you. Now, sadly, I don't have the patience for this mission right here because this is an easily 20-minute time sink that, I'm not particularly down for, in all honesty. Not down for that at all. That time is valuable. Can't be wasting it on doing content that'll just go south real fast and all the bad history that mission has done. And I'll try to explain this very briefly. It's basically a 2-stage boss fight, whereas, how'd you get the Sonic skin? Oh, I had to pay for this, by the way. There's a super version you don't have to pay for. You can earn that one. This cost about $10, but it did come with a little bit of additional stuff that didn't matter, such as a 15-day premium pass, and a couple of other, boosters that were important to me, in my opinion. So I kept it around. I mean, if you ever want to go that route. They have another outfit like this, too, that's, like, based on dressing as a rapping, which I would recommend getting, primarily for the premium. Of course, I would also not use the premium right away, because it'd be better off to just save it until, you know. Wow, this person's stuff is, like, out of date. But I think he might be stuck in sunk lock fallacy, by the way. With his Addy, capsules that he has on his stuff. I know this stuff is kind of blowing over your head, so I'll try to explain some of the stuff that's going on. This is definitely new for a lot of people. If anyone hasn't played the game on the regular. Even if some of the people who play the game obviously still don't know what they're doing. I mean, on one hand, that person at least trying to upgrade himself instead of using the game, well, the seasonal event to get the upgraded stuff. I'm gonna switch blocks, by the way. Let's see. This is the most populated Matim area. Great. Okay. If you're wondering why we're not doing the urgent quest right away, because it hasn't started just yet, unfortunately. There's still a wait time. They want to get a bunch of people. You play on PlayStation? Yes, I play on PlayStation. I would say most PlayStation users, I guess the way it's displayed on YouTube is, it usually looks like this. This way you can immediately tell a person is playing on PlayStation. Because the layout that you're seeing right now is usually, is what a PlayStation person looks like. Now I'm gonna assume, based on that comment of yours, that you haven't been, I don't know, maybe you couldn't tell the difference, which is fine, I guess. I mean, I know because, I play PlayStation, and if something else were streamed outside of PlayStation, I have to assume it's something else. Based on, well, I guess a couple of the on-screen buttons. which you can't see. So like I said, I'll give you a little bit of breathing room about that. Gotta prepare for this urgent quest though. I have just enough energy to knock this crap out. Just enough. Might look for more camels though. If we actually do the urgent quest, we might just start ranting about different people not having certain equipment and such. If I have the patience for it. I just want to find some camels and kill them. And I guess we'll still have keep foxes because they are important. I mean, I can barely do my dailies, man. Game's a drag. I think the most hype I had was finding like 3 new members all on the same day. That was about it. You know, I think I've addressed this issue before, so I'll even mention it here, because it looks like it'd be a fun game, but I kind of want to set up as a YouTube game, I guess, if that makes any sense, like a playthrough game. Cause it still has the whatchamacallit, Genshin Impact vibes. I played it a little bit, just like a little bit. I mean, the game seems okay. I haven't found anything annoying about the game just yet. I mean, something that's like free and has a multiplayer would be nice, which I think it does have. Competitive, and well, that might have its own issues. Considering, actually, I'm not even sure how the game makes its money. I guess it does the same way Genshin Impact does it. It'll just sell you some characters, but give it to you at random. Because, you know, giving you the character you actually want is like, it's like Genshin 2.0 in many ways, but it's fun. Well, by that logic, you're saying that it's, Genshin Impact wasn't any as fun to begin with. I mean, granted, Genshin Impact had the, unfortunate feedback of it looking like Breath of the Wild, which was kind of mean, I'll give it that. While, I don't mind our clones, as long as they, you know, iterate on stuff. You know, make it a bit more entertaining. Which, now that I think about it, maybe I should go back to Genshin Impact. I don't really have much investment, and my playthrough would still be kind of like, yeah, I might actually take a look at both of those games. And stream those. Of course, you know what would really be nice, though? Playing a game that you paid money for, too. Like, I have this one Japanese game that I haven't even touched yet. Bought it because it was made by, what was it made by? Chunsoft? Now, some people who made... the same people who make the, Dungeon Explorer type games. If you ever played Pokemon Mystery Dungeons. And I have to keep calling it Mystery Dungeons because that's the only way I remember the genre they do. I guess it'd be easier to say roguelike games, is what I should say. They make roguelike type, turn-based roguelike games. On a grid, where you take a turn, and the enemy takes a turn. That sort of stuff. Like, totally, interesting game. I definitely wouldn't mind doing a turn-based game like that. I know it's not really showing that I've done it here, and a lot of the games have been action-packed, but I still give it a chance. If you're wondering why I'm pausing back, of course, guys, I have to carefully watch my time. I got a little bit of time to work on this, and probably just enough time to goof off in the urgent quests. Get the hop, and this is it right here. Now, I had my eyes set on this mission because it gets to 10 minutes, but we're going to extend it just a bit further because we're going to try to attempt to find some people here. And I can't believe there's even 4 to begin with, actually. That's actually quite shocking. We're gonna see if any of these guys have they just don't have alliances to them whatsoever. I'm looking for alliance members still. What's your opinion on the PlayStation Portable? Well, let's see. Considering I got my PlayStation Portable from a yard sale for 40 bucks. Well, okay, I got it for 20 bucks and it cost it 40 bucks to get the battery and a charger pack for it. And I have this one game for it. There's like a it's like an arcade racing game where you're a police officer, which is hard to come by the way. Like, I never thought about you could be a police officer and like do the fun stuff that police officers do, chasing bad guys and stuff like that. Like, it's alright. I mean, I'm not playing it right now, but it's definitely a pretty okay time sink, really. I mean, obviously I've missed the most important part of the PlayStation Portable, back when it was active, and back when it had online support and stuff like that. Not even playing some of the more serious games that come with it, like Street Fighter Alpha or something like that. So I'd say my opinion is pretty skewed about it. I came late to the party, but at least when I got there, the leftovers weren't too bad. I mean, I've been thinking about taking a little bit more time to play it just a bit more, but it's an arcade game, right? And you treat it like an arcade game. Just have enough content for me to remember, so I can play it, be done with it, and that's about it. Like a perfect game to play on the can. Aside from the, a little bit of the controls a little bit. Like, all the other controls in those game modes are okay. What's the game called? Hold on a second. What is the game called again? I hate to start this mission, but, I want to figure out who's around. Okay, good. Someone else is starting it. What is the game called? What is the game called? It's a police game for the PlayStation Portable. I had it somewhere. Ah, here it is. Okay. Pursuit Force Extreme Justice. Which, shockingly enough, this game is actually available on the PlayStation 4 all of a sudden. Couldn't believe it. I was like, dude, I just got this game. It came with the yard sale. That and, what was it? What was the other game that came with it? Midnight Club 3? Dub Edition? Another racing game? I guess the person who had it before me was into racing games. At least he had the, cop game, at least. Where I can shoot stuff and drop at the same time. Because shooting and driving is pretty cool. Alright. Don't mean to do these people dirty, but, this is how I interact with the community, honestly. I mean, it's not like people are going to this mission to actually complete it or anything like that. It's just like a meh thing. And I have to make my opinion pretty damn quick, too. If I don't see it. Alright, red dude. Oh no, that damn Gundam guy. That's a close red ram, okay. There. I don't think I sent a message to her yet, but I'll see, let's see, Oh, yeah. Good, they're finally moving. I should leave this mission, but I do have the chance of getting some alliance members because, of course, some of the At least the alliance I'm looking for, the lower level ones, will appear here. At least. I don't think anyone's expecting to actually complete this mission. Despite the lower rank. This mission can be extremely annoying. So I'll just do my part by collecting all these blue thingies. As they do add up. Not to mention we're going up into here without a plan, so, you know. How great can this possibly go? I might just have to kill this guy, but that's about it. Yeah. You know, I just realized it should probably be in the part of those guys I just talked to, by the way. Let's see. And I think there's one more. That's one. Oh, a lot of people don't have their microphones turned on, but whatever. Did I get this chick right here? Let's see. It was red something. The other two are already in alliances already, so I won't bother them. Even though there's been rare cases where I will bother with alliance members if I think they're members of a dying alliance. Which is a coin flip as far as anyone's concerned. You have no idea. I mean, I'd be a bit more active if people would just start doing more alliance-based stuff. But they don't. Alright, someone's breaking that, so that's good. And it's already broken. But I feel like this mission will be totally worth it if I can get so much as one person to join the alliance. And then I'll do the interview. How many people are here? I think there's 6 people. Okay. So I got 2 people. Those are the 2 people I actually want. That, there was another guy who was kind of bugging me. Who I didn't think was going to join the alliance, because I think I tried to invite them in the past, but, you know, I can't remember every single person I try to ask to join the alliance. Not every single person. I mean, we don't want to get to the point where I have to block somebody after, you know, asking them, so I don't cause any unnecessary repeats. Didn't I get up here? As I think about it, I haven't even checked the armor of the guys that I'm enlisting. But they have to be decently strong, right? Even though it's kind of hard to tell when they're at level 68, so... I mean, by that point, they obviously have the gear. Obviously. Oh, good. There's an enhancer enemy around here somewhere. Yeah, that's the Gundam guy who I wanted to enlist. Yeah, I think he's done for. I won't waste my time with that guy anymore. Unless, of course, I invite him by accident. What games are you planning to stream in the future besides Genshin Impact? Let's see. Like I said, I might stream that Japanese game that I just have in the back, in my closet somewhere. Like, it's in my hard drive, hadn't touched it. Might be time to whip it out. Let's see. Cause a lot of the games will be old. Let me just go ahead and preface that, you know. It's gonna be rare that I play a more up-to-date game. Like, what, the most up-to-date game I played was Sonic Frontiers, which I've already beaten within 24 hours. And that means every game session was at least an hour. So I feel like it was a perfect game. You got all the content you could possibly get out of the game within an hour. And it's just relaxing, you know? Everything I wanted to achieve in the game could be done in an hour. Bit by bit. Of course, that would be kind of lame, though, because we're talking about, you know, for streaming purposes. Some people might actually want to play it for a bit longer. Oh, and I'm sorry. I take it back. Street Fighter 6 was the most up-to-date game I played, actually. I almost forgot about that game. Because I have to throw down some money in order to actually play it, you know, online and troll a little bit. Well, actually, I shouldn't say trolling, more of smurfing. And if you haven't heard what smurfing is basically just staying in low ranks when you deserve a higher rank. At least that's what I think it is. Some people might treat it as something else. Like, you already absolutely have the rank, but you choose to reset your rank. What's my class right now? Okay, so I could be using elements, but I gotta switch weapons. Okay. I think it was just wind and yes. We'll have multi-lightning right here. We don't really need a revive, but we'll put one in here anyway, just because. I mean, no one should die from this. Okay, any games you have that catch your eye that currently don't have... Wait, was that sentence not finished yet? Okay, and any games that have catch your eye that you currently don't have... Oh, okay, okay. Actually, that does make sense. Okay. That was a complete sentence. Let's see. Games that I don't have that caught my eye. Let's see. Well, my friend was mentioning something about the, Sonic, whatchamacallit? Sonic Superstars? That was one thing. Let's see. Oh boy. I hate that I had to go into the, PlayStation store that caught my eye, but I guess that would probably, would it be easier to just say no? Not really, I mean... I thought there's gotta be a game that caught my eye. Because Sonic, Superstars caught my attention because my friend talked about it. He's really into Sonic, and honestly, it's just nice to talk to someone at work that knows about Sonic Hedgehog other than me, for a change. So I do value his opinion to an extent. And the game wasn't... And Sonic Frontiers wasn't bad at all, man. Like, the game certainly allowed me to be as lazy as I wanted to be. Especially when it didn't save my data when I was playing in the last part. Because I've been so reliant on the autosave, you would think that wouldn't be a problem. But thank goodness Big showed up and just allowed me to essentially just, well, get past that crap. Thankfully. Because somebody in Sega was thinking about it correctly. But in regards to games that haven't caught my eye, I would have to say Sonic Superstars is the only thing that I can think of, honestly. Oh, and the Dragon Quest Die. Yeah. Dragon Quest Die. I forgot about that. That caught my eye. That's another game. Another action-based Dragon Quest Heroes game that isn't turn-based. I know it's kind of mean to say that, you know, what about the turn-based ones? But, I don't know. I guess I'm into action. I mean, I will certainly give the turn-based games a chance. With the game that I have in my, I can't even remember the game that I got, though. But I'll touch up on that later, I promise you. Can I fix this thing? Dragon Quest? Yeah, I think we talked about it. Dragon Quest Die. Why can I not upgrade this? Oh, they're able to fix it, but I can't fix it? I'm literally, like, trying to fix this thing. Is there a boss near me? Yes, there is. Wow, my damage per section is pretty low. Should be like in the 2000s place. Oh, there we go. See, that's much better. I thought it was a little like Dragon Quest monsters. Can't remember the exact name. Alright, that looks pretty bad. 2 lasers coming in and blasting up our engines. Now I gotta take the time to break these up again. I thought somebody was keeping a track on them. I have to actually take 2 shots in order to break this thing. Alright, so a full charge and one tap is all it takes to knock it out. Grab this. How much time I got left? I still got plenty of time. This will probably be the last, after this I'll have to, take a break though. Well, and make a little bit of time in case, the people who decided to, join my alliance join it. How bad is this thing? That's in bad shape if that thing decides to shoot it. No. Did we really need a shield barrier? Okay. You're smoking pretty badly, but I have something for you. Oh, now I can do this. Seriously, it's so hard to get an S rank on this thing. You have to know where every single enemy is at when they spawn it and knock them out quickly as possible. And have a full team. Even though we can effectively kill enemies a lot faster. Where's our gun, by the way? I just realized we're supposed to have a... Okay, we have a mobile gun. I forget if this is the last one. Might whip out the gun here. Hopefully everyone else is clicking these blue things. This is our chance to actually grab them. That's a red dude. Oh, do you want it? Okay. I guess he realized I was clicking him, so he went her direction. Alright, well, he got himself a little cutscene, so he must be important. Final wave? Okay, that's the word I'm looking for. I'm ready to put an end to this. Well, of course you're Mark. Okay, where's my mobile gun at? Somebody has blight rounds, or... I think he's dead already. Yeah. Come on, camera angle. Something's gonna break soon. Gosh, why am I moving so slow? Or maybe it's this. No, that wasn't it. There are enemies. You're dead. Is there even a point in me going out here? I can't even hit this thing yet. I really should let him do it, but I did help a little bit. We're in a B rank. Great. Yeah, get this thing off me. I haven't used this in a while, so maybe there was something I'm not understanding. I think there was a way to go faster. Let's say he's on top of it. Should have blew up a second ago already. What, did he have to 3-shot it? That thing looks bad. I think we have this. Boy, these equalizer enemies. One could exploit this. You know, for the people who actually need to take care of equalizer enemies. Good, someone took care of that. I'm sure why I'm out there, because he was clearly covering it. Another set of equalizer enemies. Ah, they're protected by something. Where is he at? Finally, okay. Alright, that actually takes care of that. I think only one was broken, and that's about it. Still kind of embarrassing. Well, better pop that question now. Wait, what the hell did he just say? Oh, this is trash, by the way. Oh, shoot, I actually... Anyone around? I could use some help with this, room... Stamina, okay. Let's see what they say. Hopefully they join the alliance after that. Again, I want to reiterate that, I barely stream this game. I might stream stuff like this where there's an actual objective or something like that. Hopefully I haven't been saying it too much, because I know we just all left. Might be the third time that I've said it. Which seems kind of desperate. We'll give them about 30 seconds at most. And I think that's the cue of no thanks. So as far as I'm concerned, that little trip was a complete waste of my time. Nobody wanted to join. Maybe for this red guy, I don't know. We'll give him about maybe a minute or so, and then I'll take my leave.
How are you doing?
That reminds me, there was something I wanted to test out. But what was it again? Say, why is it showing that icon? Unless, of course, it was somebody who's in my group. What would be in here? In an item shop.
Drop in again sometime.
Actually, let's check his armor, by the way. He obviously has the up-to-date weapon. What about his armor? No. How do you do that? How do you get this, but not get the armor associated with it? And he's 2 levels away. 2 levels away from having the Apex armor. Like, so weird. Well, I think that's very unfortunate. Now, a person like this, I wouldn't even ask to go into the alliance because I feel like they've reached their maximal potential some time ago. There's kind of no more growth they could possibly do, and there's probably no way they're gonna ever try to get away from their armor to get the well, superior octo armor, as far as I'm concerned.
Want your fortune told?
Alright, let's see. Should I even bother with doing this? Right. Well, Homeboy hasn't said anything, so I think that's it. We will just let them go because they haven't said anything, and I'm pretty much done too. And she'll just disband. He should have said something. I'll come in here and maybe do a last-minute criticism. Wait, it's this many people? I can't criticize over that many people. 16 is a huge number. So huge that it wouldn't matter if people did actually just leave the fight. Wouldn't be that bad. This is very standard armor. The best he just did was just switch the colors of it, so whatever. I forgot we had missions like this that had like 24 players into it. Like, sure. Oh, and I do plan on quitting in between this, by the way, because it shouldn't be that much of a factor. It's just one away from 24 people. It's already a huge number. They better have the octo armor. Well, that's it for me, people. They'll be fine.